My fear ni enchiremu Jubilee House bia yamane boni yeto nkra efiri nyema hodo na wotwe Ghana mampanyini weye wo my Ghana emu ni yamane boni kwam yenom wabobo ni nyina no de to aso se presidential files.
Kwaba edeba na otwemu presidential files jomedia mampeni John Dramani Mahama edi wa bankesie mu na masambo abo anu nyina amesande ya brew enti wantimi anya bia nhwe a kame ho na me fasa jomedia yi embrew na adwoada na British boxer bia yefre na Anthony Joshua obesra mampeni John Dramani Mahama ewo abankesie mu honom no ekwan a kutukubo hu sembe konkan ekwan a talent e wo Ghana hanom no ebeti ahye mu kina nkomo no mobo ho insem bia President John Dramani Mahama edoto dwano yentie bi.
Sports has been an avenue for social enhancement, and especially boxing, introduced into societies where there's poverty and other things. We find that the talent exists, but because the opportunity doesn't avail itself, I mean, people live in poverty. But once a while, a champion, emerges from there, and he changes the face of his whole society just because he got the opportunity through a sport, either football, boxing, athletics, or something like that. All of us were young. Anthony makes me feel like when I was young again, during the Muhammad Ali time, after Muhammad Ali was beating, we all kept praying as young people. We loved him so much, we kept praying and wishing that he would come back and take his title. Makes me feel the same way, that, I mean, he'll become great again, he'll regain what he has lost. Ghana has been known for boxing from our first republic, Floyd Robertson and all the greats, and people like Azuma followed in their footsteps. Unfortunately, over the years, things have gone down, and that's what we try to revive by setting up the Bukom Boxing Arena. It's actually an academy because it's got hostels, it's got classrooms and all that. And the intention was that we'll scout and look for young talents all across the country and bring them to live and train there and go to school at the same time, and so we're going to have teachers teach them so that they don't miss on their lessons and all that. Unfortunately, after I left office, that dream, was put on hold. But we have the opportunity to take it up again. My one regret is I didn't build it bigger than it is now. I realized that. I thought that 4,000 was enough to come and see a boxing match, but it looks like we need a much bigger arena to contain the new interest that is coming up. Join us.
President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Please remain standing while we have renditions.
No, our Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Mampeni John Dramani Mahama, EBA 2025 Ghana European Union Partnership Dialogue. Ano, a honum no, a kwaya, amamo, a dreadie, and a hobambo be conkai, and a homogene home. In some Nubia Mampeni, a car was Sajumede Nasiano, Ebini.
Ghana remains a beacon of peace in West Africa. However, the growing threat of violent extremism across our borders demands urgent and coordinated action. It compels us to increase defense spending to prepare our armed forces to protect our country's territorial integrity in the event of any threat. The EU has been a steadfast partner through support under the European Peace Facility, including provision of non-lethal military equipment. We are now looking to elevate this cooperation. Ghana seeks EU collaboration in developing a resilient and technology-driven defense industry. We envision a defense sector that supports our national security architecture, boosts industrialization, and generates skilled jobs for our young people. Through initiatives such as the GARSI Sahel project and the broader ECOWAS stabilization agenda, we can jointly fortify regional security, combat terrorism, and support democratic governance across our sub-region. On energy transition and green growth, Ghana's Energy Transition and Investment Plan, launched in 2023, reaffirmed our commitment to achieving net zero emissions by the year 2060. We are pursuing a diversified mix of renewable energy, natural gas, and potentially nuclear power to ensure energy security while reducing our overall carbon footprint.
Mampanin John Dramani Mahama no kwada so no ekobie afempinu ne aduonunum nkyerɛkyerɛ mo yama mensin akracha hodo ɛhɔnom no yɛhwɛ sɛ mensin akracha hodo yi ɛkwan a ɔmetumi ayom badwuma yi saa dwumede na ase no ɛna Mampanin John Dramani Mahama ɛde kokɔbɔ kɛseɛ paa ma ɔmo sɛ ɔmo dwuma ɔmo kwakɔyɛ sɛdwumdeɛ ne kataso hwɛ bi ba ho a ɔno ɔmfa ne ho ngemo ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ aban dwuma a fight corruption ɛne ɔmo di paa.
Expectations are high and rightly so. The Ghanaian people voted for a bold change and for a reset. Your actions and results must demonstrate that their trust was not misplaced. I exhort you to eschew arrogance and inertia. After almost 6 months in office, the time for political celebration is over. The real work has begun, and you're expected to be effective, visible, responsive, and innovative. We have taken steps to transfer the highest amount of funds in the history of the Fourth Republic to you from the District Assembly's Common Fund. As the Finance Minister told you, 80% of the District Assembly's Common Fund is coming directly to you. We expect you to ensure the judicious and transparent use of these resources. The funds must be utilized in the interest of our people and not for our creature comforts. The Auditor General and other anti-corruption institutions will be watching your work. And I've said previously, if any of these institutions starts investigating you, you don't expect me to interfere on your behalf. In the meantime, I wish to remind you that you are among the office holders required to declare your assets. And so I expect that by July 15th, all of you would have declared your assets. I've given you enough time, haven't I? Honorable MMDCs, the NDC manifesto outlines a bold and people-centered agenda that places local government at the heart of national development. You are the first line of implementation for many of our flagship programs.
Ministry of Interior now agencies are who drop here one asset say Immigration Service, Ghana Fire Service, Ghana Police Service, and after NACOC and as a NADMO, Omukaka Monsambo Moa, Omode 1 million Ghana cedis at the Bre, President John Dramani Mahama, and Onu Yase, Omode Buano, Senabeya, the MahamaCares Initiative, and as a Ghana Medical Trust Fund, no, a Kwanya Opese or the Buagana for no, Omode Tanichi.
A very significant gesture from our security services. You have the mandate to protect us and make us safe, and you've extended that mandate to not only keeping us safe, but keeping us well and alive. Thank you very much for the gesture. Most victims and families suffer a lot when a relative contracts a non-communicable disease. It is said that however wealthy a person is, within 1 year of contracting a non-communicable disease, you virtually could run through all your resources and not be able to raise the financing to be able to take care of yourself. So on April 29th this year, I launched the Ghana Medical Trust Fund. And since the launch, we've been working on the bill. The committee that we set up presented us with the policy guidelines. And based on the policy guidelines, we've fashioned out the bill. I'm happy to say only yesterday, Cabinet approved the bill for onward transmission to Parliament.
Medase se wasaka me ho ama me de nia anasa dwumedia President John Dramani Mahama edi na otwe mu nyina ewa bankesie mu esanso de brewo kai se kwesiada bia o enu nsia kase so no ye de brewo bedende Kwame Adom.
Mrs. Midin, Ediokatachi, Ejis Kapamenyana so, na yentwa ye ho anja boafo nkrato ye ba nsem ne bia ka akira ye de beto amoso.